was fascinated by balsa wood airplanes ever since I was a kid, just throwing them around whenever I could.
I always wondered how everything worked. How did an airplane get in the air?
To design and create the next greatest thing takes a lot of imagination and a lot of courage.
I always wanted to be one of those guys that had that kind of responsibility and that kind of, technical expertise.
At GE Aviation, we build jet engines. We lift people up off the ground to 35,000 feet in the air. These engines are built by hand with very precise assembly techniques.
I definitely feel responsible for these customers. Can't pull over on the side of the road and see what's going on underneath the hood. These have to be perfect every time.
We make jet engines, and I think the inner nerd in me is really excited about that.
When you build one up, wrap it up in plastic, and out the door it goes, and you know that out there somewhere, this machine you've made is serving an even bigger purpose.
GE&X is the latest and greatest. It's the edge of technology that's going to fly people around the world safely and better than it's ever done before.
We are building engines that are literally making the world smaller. We build this engine up, but never get to experience its glory. See and smell and touch, your life's work.
I would love to see this thing fly.
It's been 8 years since I stood on a runway, since I've been putting them together.
It's a dream, honestly.
Here it is today. We're going to go out and see it. Fruits of all our labor.
I think a lot of people, when they look at a jet engine, they see a big hunk of metal. But when I look at it, I see Seth, Mark, Kareem, and Tom, and people like that who work on engines every day.
Just keep going in. A few feet right there. That's where my part is.
People say there's no such thing as perfect. They don't make jet engines. They come out here and actually see my baby strapped to the bottom of somebody else's, and those creative energies coming together to make such an awesome product is just a real treat.
To see that thing on an airplane and flying around, if you work at GE Aviation, it doesn't get any better.
There it is. That's what we do.
I want to see that again.
Yeah.
We build jet engines.